Welcome back to another StarCastTV, and I'm Scan. Today we are going to cast some fantastic game between these two players. That is going to be Soulkey versus Mini versus Soulkey, and spawning location in the top right. The yellows are, this is Soulkey. And the other side of the player, spawning location in the bottom right. Green products, this is Mini. And we're going to see a Protoss versus Zerg matchup on Ultimate stream. And let's see how they are going to be played. Most likely in a 4-player map on Ultimate Battle, like Ultimate stream map, there's a high ground natural that you can have a very good SimCity with the Forge and Gateway. And also the high ground advantage where you can place down your photon cannon and pretty much protect your pylon, forge, and any sort of like a frontal building. And he's gonna be scouting where the overlord is coming from, and he sees the overlord was coming from the north. So let's see what he will be choosing. Will he go for pylon scout? And the answer is he will go for pylon scout. And because of that pylon scout, I wonder if Soulkey will be going for either overpull or 12 hatchery, but I guess he wants to play 12 hatchery here. So this is going to be a 12 hatchery versus a pylon scout into a nexus first, most likely. Sees the drone coming out. Mini will be buying some time. And let's see who wins the fight. Pro wins. Replacing with another drone. Coming here to deny and push that probe away. Nice hit. Nice hit with the drone. Placing down the spawning pool at the 12 supply, so I don't find this is that much of a useful because it kind of helps. So it kind of helps Mini to place down Nexus much quicker than the original timing. I guess he does not want to take a risk against the 12 pool, so he will be placing down the 12 Forge into a 13 Nexus into. So he's cutting some probe production here. So 13 photon cannon. So 13 photon cannon, where he's going to be placed it. Okay, he'll be placing it over here. Drone is getting, still chasing that probe nicely. Spawning pool finishes. Only a Zergling, a single pair of Zergling. So 2 Zerglings are coming. Photon cannon is going up, and let's see, Mini will be placing down the gateway into a pylon or into a gas. So this is something that we have to take a look at here. Okay, so he's going to be placing down the pylon because he wants to have more probe production here. One single probe standing between the pylon and the forge. There are so many things that we have to be taking a look at here because since it's not a gateway opening, there's not much of a thing going on of these two players. But the thing we have to be taking a look on Zerg's side would be whether he will be going for 973. But I'm gonna be guessing he's not gonna go for the 973 because this is a high ground natural that where you can place on the photon cannon on a rope, and there's a high ground advantage where you can defend. So therefore, Soulkey will go for the lair attack instead of 973. He could have still gone for the 973 and slowly taken down the pylon and the gateway from long distance with the range up here from here, like a concave with the concave here. But I guess he does not want to even bother at all here, so he'll be playing very standard with the lair attack on the way. 9 drone at the main, 5 drone at the net. No drone at the third yet, but he's gonna be making 6 lings right now with the metabolic boost on the way, so that means he wants to deny this Zala scout as much as possible. Second guess has gone out with the Stargate at the natural, and I have mentioned about this so many times. When the Stargate is 50% done and Spartech has not started, that means Mini's tech is slightly quicker than Soulkey's tech here. Spire is not being started, but still a small delay with the Spire tech. But as long as he survives all the overlord hiding at the corner or some random spots that Mini cannot guess, then Of course, that delay layer of a delay spire attack that where he gotten, he will be able to have this many of the worker count and also pump up lots of drone with the mass hatchery momentarily. And here are the 2 zealots are going to be moving out. 6 lings are watching, and whenever you see that many of zealots are out on the map, you kind of want to have about a group of zergling. 1 group of zergling, no, still not yet, but he will be making more momentarily. I guess he got supply blocked here. He does get to see 4 zealots are moving out, so that means he now has to be squeezing all of his larvae for more zergling production here, and that will be sold for a total 8. And Mini will be backing up. He sees where the spire tech is. He saw the tech timing, so he's gonna be trying to snipe one of the overlords. +1 weapon upgrade now starts at almost at 6-minute mark of the game. Second gateway has started with the Templar Archive as well. So far, looking great. Arjun has gone up. And here are the zealots are incoming, but the +1 has not started, so I don't think this is a great trade for Mini, I would say, because whenever Zerg is trading off all those Zergling with the mineral unit, like the Zergling, before the +1 kicks in, and this is such a great trade for Soulkey here. He hasn't lost that much of a drone here, but Scourges are just flying around. Corsairs are working on this hunting the overlord. So far 2 kills. Scourges are coming, about to connect to the Corsair. Can you respond? And no, the answer is no. You losing 2 Sairs for, okay, 1 Sair so far, but 1 Sair for 3 overlord. I would say that's not a good trade, but overlord speed is already done. I did not notice. The overlord speed is already done. This is going to be a 5 hatch and 5 hatch Hydra, but I guess since he has stopped all those Zala pressure really well with these number of Zergling, so that could be one of the reason why he's now going to be pumping up lots of drone. And with the overlord speed, so this Dark Templar got spotted. Gotta be careful. Mini does have this number of High Templar here. Scourges are trying to look for a very good timing to pick up one of the Corsair, but still not not going to be able to get that much of a chance because the bottom cannon will be protecting the Corsair here. Mass gateway has gone up, so that's so far total 6 gateway with the robotic facility on the way for Mini. Looking great. So zealots are coming over here. Hydralisk with the 1 group up Hydralisk are waiting. Range upgrade now gets completed, and whenever the 3rd extractor has gone up, that means there's a high chance that lurker upgrade should be starting by now, and yes, that is correct. 3rd gas has started as soon as the lurker upgrade starts. So that's very good timing of a lurker upgrade on the way. And we know there's not much of a High Templars are out on the map. Only 2 High Templars with the 6 gateway pumping up lots of High Templar. Zergling will be sneaking in, sniping one of the High Templars, scoring top of his head. He had to waste one of the Side Storm with a Zergling, so that was not a successful trade for Mini, because there's gonna be a bunch of Hydralisk wave gonna be coming in the next 1 or 2 minutes with the lurker upgrade being completed, so Mini has to hold. Mini's the one who has to be defending. He hasn't gotten the gun range upgrade yet. He only has about 3 High Templars are out on the map, making 2 more Dark Templars and more Zealot production on the way. So 2 more Dark Templars, I was wondering what that could be, and that was the reason why he had to shuttle. Now taking down one of the eggs. One group of Zella will try to buy some time over here, but Hydralisk are waiting. Plus 2 has started a long time ago. Corsairs are going to be looking for a space. Nice position to go for the drop here. Shuttles are on the way, but Scourges are on the right side. Can you respond, Soulkey? And Soulkey does respond. The Dark Templar does. One of the Dark Templar will survive and loads at the same time, but that was not a thing. That was not what Mini wanted, but Mini will be taking another expansion over here. Third expansion hasn't gone out with the 6 gateway maximum. Gun range has started as well. One group of Zealots still survived on the left side and buying some time. Corsairs are also doing some job over here, picking up one of the Overlord and so on. And earlier we saw Soulkey got a supply block a minute ago, but now the number of Hydralisks with the Lurker will go for the counter attack. The first time we get to see Soulkey going for the counterattack, the Zealots are getting scratched by the 3 Lurkers. That's not mean that you have to be very careful. Storm does miss. He did use the side storm, but none of the High Templar hit on the Lurker. So that was not a successful trade. Lurkers about to get surrounded. Not able to pick up any of the Lurker. Hydralisk squad is incoming to snipe one of the High Templar. One of the High Templar gets eliminated. And the second one, third one also falls. This third expansion is so vulnerable. And how about you, Soulkey? Soulkey does have another group of Hydralisks waiting here. This 9 Zealots are trying to do some work over here at the third expansion, but losing this expansion is more critical than losing an Evolution Chamber for Zerg here. And we can see Mini is lacking. The number of High Templar and Scourges are getting connected with Corsair, and he just taking all the shots of the High Templar and then just massively attacking. Mass amount of Hydralisk flood is incoming. No side storm to hold up. Gun range does complete, but this Hydralisk wave is just so much for Mini to hold. Yeah, there is GG is called by Mini. Yeah, that 2 Dark Templar drop where he wanted to go for it. Just thing did not connect really well there, and losing those High Templar for free by the Zergling and Hydralisk, that wasn't a successful trade for Mini there, and Soulkey will be taking the game. And thank you for watching, and if you guys enjoy watching these great games on StarCastTV, please hit the like and subscribe button. We'll bring more wonderful game in the future.